Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Judith. Today we're going to do some East African food. Now we've already been to South Africa for the tomato and beef stew, North Africa for the Berber lamb tangine. Today we're doing a chicken stew that's typical of East Africa. So first we have a hot pan and we're going to add some oil to it. And you can season your chicken with salt and pepper. And then we want to place it in the pan. I want to get skin side down. Just skin side there. Now we're going to brown it. It will take about 4 minutes to the side because our pan is hot. Okay. Once your chicken is browned on both sides, remove it from the pan and set it aside. Now we're going to add a sliced onion. So we are going to caramelize the onions. We want to reduce the heat a little in the pan. We don't want to burn the onions. We just want to caramelize them. We want them nice golden brown. Makes them very flavorful. You will have to stir them to keep them from burning on one side and being still uncooked on the other. Okay, our onions have caramelized. They're looking lovely. Now we are going to start adding our seasonings. So first, we want about half a tablespoon of chopped ginger. Half a teaspoon of curry powder. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Quarter of a teaspoon of cardamom. And about a teaspoon of chopped garlic. A good stir around, get it all lovely and fragrant. Now we put in a cup of chicken broth. About a quarter cup to a third cup of white wine. A couple of tablespoons of chopped dates and the same couple of tablespoons of sultana raisins. Now we bring that to a boil, which shouldn't take too long. Let me just turn the heat up here. We have our oven nice and hot, ready to go. So once this starts boiling, we are putting it in the oven. Okay, we are starting to bubble here. I wouldn't call it a boil yet, it's more of a simmer. But we're just about ready to go in the oven. There we go. Lid on. And in it goes. And we'll be back with the rice dish. Alright, we're back and we're going to make our rice pilaf. Now this could be vegan, depends on what you choose as your oil or butter. You use ghee or oil or butter. I'm using about half a tablespoon of butter here. Just since our dinner isn't vegan, we aren't going to worry about it. Then we have 1/3 of a cup of cashews that we're going to stir in there and just saute them for a bit, get them toasted, get colored nicely. So now we're going to add, we have a cinnamon stick, bay leaf, and star anise. Then we're going to add some smoked paprika, some curry powder, some cumin, and some cardamom. Stir that. Smells wonderful. Smelling good. So there's our jalapeno. That's about a half a small jalapeno. About a half a teaspoon of garlic. Teaspoon of ginger. And 1 medium onion. So after about a minute, we are going to add 1 chopped tomato, about a half chopped red pepper. And give that another couple of minutes here. Not really a complicated dish, it's just add at the right time. And after 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to add 1 cup of rice. Stir. And we're going to let that cook for about a minute. And we're going to put in about a teaspoon of salt, more or less depending on your taste. Now if you want to add some hot to this dish, you could add some red chili flakes. I choose not to, it's already got jalapeno in it. Okay, now the next step is to add your liquid. Now I have 2 cups of coconut milk. You could use any sort of broth, water. Okay, there we have a bit of a boil starting, so I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to turn temperature down to what I know my stove likes to cook rice at. And set the timer for, actually, we're going to set it for 15 minutes so I can check it and make sure it hasn't boiled dry. Well, there it is, our East African dinner. It is delicious. It smells wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you will make the recipe.